Hello and welcome. I'm Megan. I'm a photographer, a watercolor artist with chronic health challenges, POTS, and wrist strength issues. Let's talk about energy-saving beauty things. Self-care stuff that makes life easier when you have chronic health challenges. I am not a doctor. This is just my personal experience. Number 1, whatever hair type you have, research that and find a shampoo and or a conditioner that will work with your hair and make it less work to style it later. There's one that's for redheads that I saw, which didn't really work on me because I'm not a redhead, but I tried it. I use the blonde one because I'm naturally blonde, and it makes my hair look brighter instead of having to spend the energy buying a hair color and then actually using it. Number 2, longer lasting nail polish means you have to do your nails less often. Something like a nail lacquer, Sundays is self-leveling, and anything that goes on smooth will help even out those bumps and ridges that you can get in your nails when your health isn't so good. That way you can have smooth nails. I always enjoy when I paint my nails because then they get smooth again, and then you don't have all those ridges anymore because it just fills them in with nail polish. Recently, I just got a new one. It is a gel from Essie. It's the one that comes in the weird little X-shaped twisty bottle thing. I'll put a link in the description. My color is called Pinky Ring. I love it. It lasted like a week of travel. I painted my nails so the nail polish arrived finally the day we were going to leave to go somewhere, and so I painted my fingernails on my toes and then we left, and I was walking into the rest area with these flip-flop shoes on, trying not to mess up my fingernail polish. I'm not sure why I did that, but the fingernail polish had dried pretty well by the time we went to our first rest stop for my fingers, and it lasted the whole week we were gone. I think it was a week and a couple of days. Number 3, if you're going to moisturize anyway, you can use a tanning lotion instead of a spray thing. There's one that is basically a body lotion, and it has a bit of tanning in it, and that's quite nice. So you can end up with a bit of color if it's summer without having to go through the whole spray tan process. I haven't actually had energy to do this in a couple of years, but it's an option. I know it's there if I wanted to spend the energy on that. Another thing, when I first read my note, it says you're going to moisturize anyway. Well, there's also BB creams. So if you're going to, don't spend the energy on a moisturizer on your face, and then a foundation on your face, and then some other makeup product name thingy, and then another one, and then you can get a BB cream and just have it all in one if you're going to bother with makeup. For me, I would consider whether or not I'm going to have the energy to wash my face at the end of the day before I put makeup on at the beginning of the day. Beginning of the day being 4 p.m. if I did actually have energy to wash my face. Right now I'm just washing it in the shower. Number 4, don't shave your legs. You're going to wear compression stockings over them anyway. I haven't shaved my legs since 2018. You'll be fine. The compression stockings get pinchy around the ankles as the little hairs start to grow out again, and so then you have to keep the legs very shaved every single shower, because otherwise the new little hairs that are growing in are going to pinch your stockings like crazy, and then there's parts that are itchy. It just, if you stop shaving your legs, eventually the hairs get soft and areas rub away from using the stockings, and it's a non-issue. I have used those face scrub textury stuff that you can use to get the dead skin off of your face. My face would not like that, but my legs like that because I'm wearing compression stockings on them all the time. Sometimes they get a bunch of dead skin buildup, and you can just use that and it'll clean that off. You use that in the shower and then rinse it off and then wash your legs like normal. Number 5, a lip stain or something like Tangy would be much easier than reapplying a lipstick if you were to spend the energy on a lipstick. I don't have a good lip stain currently. I know that it can be drying. Carmex is a really good lip balm to help with hydration. What I do use is Tangy, which is a color changing lipstick based on your DNA, which is really cool, and it's apparently a really old thing, and they brought it back to the Vermont Country Store. You can order it online from them. Kind of does act like a lip stain, but it's not the same kind of drying thing as a lip stain. It just kind of changes the color on your mouth. That's really cool. For me, it makes it look like I've gotten some sun, and it lasts for some of the day. Something like a lipstick is a good piece of makeup to invest your energy into, because you're not going to have to wash that off at the end of the day. If you get the right lip color for you, it will wake your whole face up, and you will look like your whole face is made up. If you have some lipstick, some well-trimmed eyebrows, and clean hair instead of BB cream, foundation, blush, eyeshadow, then you don't have to spend the energy at the end of the day to wash your face, because you're not wearing all of that makeup on your face. The lipstick doesn't have to be washed off. The clean hair isn't going to need to, it's clean hair. It's not going to be washed off. Your eyebrows are nice and trimmed. You'll look like you have makeup, but you won't have to allot the energy at the end of the day to clean your face off. If you find at the end of the day you just suddenly don't have the energy to do that, you won't have to do that. Something that I have found that really helps with cleaning my face off would be micellar water. I have found that it doesn't feel good to me if I leave it on my face long term. My face gets oily and then it begins to run into my eyes, and that doesn't feel good for the day. But you can use micellar water while you're sitting and then get up and rinse your face. It says you don't have to rinse it. I didn't used to rinse it, and then it started bothering my eyes. But for a long time there, I was just using the micellar water. That cleans your face, and that's really good. If you have no energy to do any of this, well, just splash water on your face. It's good for your eyes to get some water on them. And then just make sure you're wearing clothes that are colors you look good in. You can do a whole lot of research on YouTube about this and find whether you are a spring or a summer or a fall or winter, and then start choosing clothes based on what looks good on you and will make your face look more awake. If you start wearing those colors, there's a lot that you don't have to do makeup wise. Number 6, things that have long-term impact over spending energy on makeup. If you put makeup on today, a month from now that will have 0 impact. If you brush your teeth today, that will have an impact. Long term, it's healthier for you to do things like brushing your teeth to maintain your teeth over putting on lipstick, because that's just going to get washed off. So if you're thinking through, where do I want to spend my energy? I'm really tired. I don't have a lot of energy. Where do I want to spend my energy? Well, brushing your teeth is going to have a long-term impact. Makeup is not going to have a long-term impact. Like washing your face and putting on moisturizer would, but spending a lot of time doing some eyeshadow stuff or lip color, blush, whatever, it's not going to do anything for you tomorrow, and you look fine without it. If you want my opinion. Number 7, if you wear deodorant, you won't have to change your shirt as often, which saves energy. It helps to wear clean compression stockings, even if you can't shower today, because they are a medical aid at the end of the day. Though it is nice to put on clean after a shower, they won't help you if you are wearing them for 4 days in a row, so you can put on clean ones after the next shower. This is an energy-saving thing for pots, because if your stockings are dirty, they aren't helpful, and if they're not as helpful, then you will not feel as good, which will make you more tired. Number 8, you can use dry shampoo, baby wipe on your face, and fresh deodorant if you don't have the energy to shower. Sometimes all you need is to get clean, drink some water, maybe eat something, sit still and listen to or watch something, and paint if you feel bad. Or there are body wipes if you can't shower, or micellar water, like we mentioned. That is good for sensitive skin, by the way. I have sensitive skin. The other one that I use is Cetaphil, not the sensitive skin version, just the regular Cetaphil. Dove is also really good. If you can't stand at the sink, then use the micellar water. You don't have to rinse, though you can if you like. Number 8. I really hope this is number 8. Number 8. PJs. If you wear pajamas that are comfy and look like outerwear, then you can wear your pajamas to go for a walk. I have seersucker pants. They're outerwear, but they're comfortable enough to be worn as pajama pants. And seersucker is very lightweight and breathable. And I have t-shirts that are from LL Bean and Land's End. They are Pima cotton in black and navy. And so everything all goes together. I can wear that to go to the park. Or I can just change one thing. I could change my top, but leave the pajama pants, or leave the pajama shirt and put on shorts. Because they're actually outerwear, but they're comfortable enough to wear as pajamas. And then you would sleep in them. They aren't going to look wrinkled because of the type of materials that they're made with. You don't wear them during the day. You don't have energy to get changed. And at the end of the day, just put on clean ones before. Number 10. You look your best when you do things like take a shower, eat properly, drink enough water, sleep. The things that you're doing for your chronic health challenges are going to help you look your best. What you're doing already is good, and you just need to keep doing it. Those things are helping. Even if you don't have the energy to shower today, if you don't have the energy to put on makeup, that's okay. The self-care things might need to look different for you. You might need to focus on taking the medicines and eating the food at the correct time, and all of the different medical things that you need to be doing, that your doctor told you to be doing. Those things can be really beneficial towards your self-care. You want to reframe it and think about it as those are self-care things. And these other things that you want to do, you want to color your hair, you want to, wear makeup today, you wanted to brush your hair, but you didn't end up doing that, that's okay. You want to focus on the physical therapy that you're going through. You want to focus on the medicines that you need to be taking on a consistent basis. Spend time figuring out a water tracking app so that you're drinking enough water on a regular basis. That is a really good place to focus all of your time and energy, because then you'll be able to long-term do these other things that you're wanting to do. The fun beauty things. And you can also take some time and have a look, open your drawer and take a picture of the clothes that you have, and then sit and look at your clothes and decide what you want to wear. While you are sitting, use some micellar water and clean your face, and just wear lipstick, because you aren't going to have energy to wash it off at the end of the day if you wear makeup. Try to think about what it is you can do, what works with where you're at right now, and do that. I hope this is really helpful. I would love to know anything that you find helpful, that you've discovered works well for you. It'd be really helpful for people to hear more perspectives on this. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.